treadmill tremble. Strike fear into the hearts of dumbbells. To engage your core, your glutes, your bis and your tris. And while you're flexing your quads, you could be flexing your savings by switching to Geico. Saving about $900 is so easy. You could do it between sets. Now dig deep.
It feels good to make gains. It feels good to Geico.
He's got Thanophobia. Boone. Donkey. Alita and Ramnato cosmetic. Boone. Yes. Boone. I got nothing. Well, the hunt. Ugh. How do you have that keyboard thing show what button you're playing? It is a plugin that you can add to OBS. I could also add my mouse if I wanted. And you can choose if you just want your WASD area, you can show the whole keyboard if you want. It has a lot of different options, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's stuff to OBS. My follow notifications don't even show if I have them on Streamlabs, and I use that. I don't know how to add stuff to OBS. Gotcha. I can show you after this match. Damn you! Rolled the hunt. Literally my kryptonite. This is a dull totem. It's going to take me 45 years to bless this totem. You could have yoinked me. That ain't even a hex totem. I turned off my laptop mid-update. I wouldn't recommend that. It was updating and you didn't want it to update. Probably restart. Devour Hope? Yeah, that's what they were looking for. Restart the update again after. Or you can just throw the laptop away, don't need it anymore. It's out of date anyway, the update shows you that. Every time there's a new update, just buy a new laptop. What's a Swedish pop band who has really good opinions? Ace of Based. Yoink. Oh, Johnny. I was reading an Ask Reddit yesterday. It was about people that have met celebrities. And apparently, Gillian Anderson did an interview where she was asked if Mads Mikkelsen smelled as good as he looked, and apparently she replied, even better. I find out why Not Stop Action movie choice only came out soon after voting closed. Let's do gens, right? When did they add gens to this game? It must be a new update. If they wanted, they could Mori me right now. There it is. Net is in the command prompt. What? The command prompt is open. Xenophobia oppression. I don't think I really approached that as well as I could have. It shows users on your PC. If you see more than one in a row, you got a visitor. Yeah, that visitor is Microsoft, and it's already got its hands deep. I'd be surprised if you weren't as reactive to my self-build. But I was at first. Yeah, unfortunately, things like jump scares and stuff don't really get me. I could have sworn at least one of those jump scares would have got you, but no. Windows 11 has sneaked away for PC to still be on, even though it's asleep. Oh, that's helpful. And we have tons of pages here in Stream Avatars. If anybody wants to change their Stream Avatar, we have tons and tons of options. You don't want to be who you are right now? I'm sure you can find a show, an anime, a Pokemon, a dinosaur. There's only one thing that scares me. The existence of the country of Andorra. Why is it so small? Are proudly accepting depicted as Leon Sex Kennedy. I do believe there is a Leon avatar. If you're watching on mobile, I believe on the screen, you should see an SA button. You can click that and go through it. If you're watching on computer, then below the stream is a panel. You can flip through all the available options. Dream avatars, yes. This man is indeed of culture, Mr. Johnny. Unfortunately, Leon has to further the Redford bloodline. Take Claire, Leon. Continue my bloodline, Leon. What? Leon bloodline at that point. Another thank you, Boone. I was feeling overwhelmed with anxiety and I re-downloaded the library going for the achievement. What do you mean, unfortunately? You see that, Lady Redfield? Especially her updated Code Veronica outfit? Well, I'm glad the library game is helping. Well, I say unfortunately because everybody apparently wants a stab at Leon Sex Kennedy, but he has to be promised to Claire. Also, in Jennifer Coolidge's voice, makes me want to play D&D real bad. Donnie, we were just talking about that earlier. I was thinking if we can do some sign-ups in the Discord for people who would want to join a D&D thing. And if we get like 9 people that are interested, I'm going to run like 3 groups of 3 doing one-shots, and each group will do a bunch of one-shots that all culminate in all the groups coming together to fight a big boss. I record my Caiaphas Cain audiobooks, figured out how to update my audio. Nice. It was fun to face you again. GG, absolutely, Rune Lord. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. But yeah, if we have enough people interested in joining a D&D, I would stream a one-shot for like groups of 3 or 4, depending on how many people sign up. And we can do a bunch of one-shots that end up being one long, like 2 or 3 hour session. With all the groups together. All the magic book titles make me want to do a wizard who's trying to deliver some books to a magic library in my bag of holding. Bag of holding is some magic. And I have a gag assisting other pieces digging through my bag. Apparently, if you put a human being inside a bag of holding, they will suffocate. Can't he see the axe? Didn't he know where I was going? An anime that explains that. Oh no. I got played. Damn, team. If anybody needs a new anime to watch, I would suggest Delicious in Dungeon. I was reincarnated with cheat powers. He saved the glass jars from a hot kiln in his personal space box. When he tried to retrieve it, it broke because the temperature change was too instant. Interesting. Trying to add science to my magic. Put me in the basement? Yes. But yeah, if anybody wants a new anime to watch, Delicious in Dungeon is lovely. It's just a lot of food cooking and fun action sequences. Dr. Stone right now, huh? Oh, that wasn't much of a body block. Makes you wonder if he has Blood Warden. Yeah, loot bag. Frieren, yeah. It's something me and Mrs. Boone have to watch. I think we watched the first episode like 2 or 3 times and we've never gotten past that. Cooking in Another World. I was saying, try Delicious in Dungeon. It's a fun show. I've seen it in like the mermaid scene. Can we eat it, right? Hmm. Trying to see if there's anything interesting going on online. Not really. Dead by Daylight did put out a new video like they said they would today, but it was just them putting up a mural on the side of a building, which I'm sure means something. We got a buddy with the account named Chicken King. Okay. The merman will eat you. That's when you have to commit some murder. I do not want a chase with me. Appreciate the heals. Get some gens. Deadman switch. I didn't activate it. I feel like this would be a good gen to get done. A couple of gens with juice in them. That's my first hook, so I'm not worried about it. No, man. They are dead. Damn, they were at 99 on that gen. And I don't know where it is. My boom's still up. I don't need to put another one down. Yeah, Michaela's Jen was 99 and got hit with Dead Man Switch. Feels bad. I'm guessing they're not going to chase me. They can't abandon that gen over there. We don't get a boost to mending in the boon, just healing. Michaela kept pumping away at that gen. That's what got us out. Unfortunately, the gen they did was right next to that door, so Ghoul probably immediately ran in that direction. I better not be up against an anvil. Up against anvil, right? Okay, this is Yana. I'm out. Well done, everybody. They had nurses calling friends, Deadman Switch Tinkerer with Connector's wallet and a broken chin. So all those heals we were doing inside my boon completely captured that one perk. Love that for us.
Let's get it on!
Let's go. Have a fun time here. That's 3 flashlights. That is how you summon Lightboard, my friends. That is how you summon Lightboard. It's already afternoon. 2 cakes and a pudding. We got a party. And Andy with the Battle Royale victory. Forgotten Ruins. Again, yeah, twice in one day. It's crazy. The hell? That was weird.
Seven minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Plaything. What a popular perk that has been today. Got the Aurella healing perk. Hello, friend. Oh, thank you. Please don't turn this into a plaything totem mid-bless. Oh, they were rescued? Well done. So how early might movie night start? Need to time this nap. I think we'll just do the one movie tonight, so aim for 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Set your alarm for like 6:45 so you can wake up, get some food prepared, get a drink. Give myself an hour. There you go. Even more time to prepare. I'm probably just gonna do a frozen pizza. Deadlock. Well, they're just outside my boon radius. Feels bad. Yep, they're just outside the radius. Yoink. And this basement is just outside the Boon Range. Oh god. I was hoping it was enough time. I guess it wasn't. They were, like, right above it, I guess. What are you doing, fluffy dog? What are you doing, lady? What's the temperature that's at right now? 79? Still almost 80 degrees and overcast. Feels bad. It was not all of us in the basement, though. Just 3 of us. The mere thought of bugs makes you itchy? What? Deadlock, Noed, Plaything. Ouroboros Vial and Jewel Beetle. Why is there nothing interesting going on online today? No new news? And they just, Dead by Daylight just did another post, but it's a merch post. Macmillan Estate. They got that wonderful Worry Puppers charm. It's a clown. I don't see a lot of Dustins. I would expect to see more of him. I figured that would be a popular cosmetic. Is the unhook. I'm going after Yui. I'm doing my best to get the gen done. I'm doing my best, y'all. Let's go, let's go. Checking lockers. Is basement in there? It is. I was unaware somebody was already here. What a great totem spot this is. Get this generator to about 25%, then run over to the other side and get that one. There we go. That way, if they check that, excuse me, they check that other gen first, they'll be like, nobody would abandon this gen with so much juice in it, and look, spend a good 10 seconds looking around. And I can use that 10 seconds to put more juice into this one. I'm hoping Dustin or Yui, yeah, they got the unhook. That's good. They're chasing Yui seemingly on the other side of the map. As I can't see where they're at. They're not near the boon. I wonder if Yui has adrenaline. Would be useful. Not about 99ing it though. I'll wait for them to get hooked and then open. Alright, I think we're all good. Well done, everybody. They had Pain Resonance, Pop, Rapid Brutality, Save the Best for Last with Chip, Gin Bottle, and Garish Makeup Kit. Apparently, Costco and Walmart have just started selling their Halloween decorations. Makes sense. Why does it make sense? It's June. Costco or Walmart. But like, it's like 5 months early. I know as far as if you celebrate Christmas, you should be buying gifts all year round. Easier just to get the gift, put it in the closet for later, and hope they don't get it at some point during the year. Fractured cowshed, huh? Let's do it. But yeah, walking outside yesterday, and like I said, it was like I was getting hit with a heated brick. I wasn't expecting to just walk into a solid mass of just heat. I did not enjoy it, especially getting into the car. But that had all the windows up. And I think it was shortly after stream, like I ended stream around 2:30, at like 5 or 6 o'clock, it went pure black outside. Like the extremely dark storm clouds just came over us. And then once again, absolute downpour of rain, thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning. And then 5-10 minutes later, it was done. Sun came out. Everything dried up. I wish I could just have all day of that weather. I wish I could just sit here and listen to thunder rumble outside without the consequences of a lightning strike taking out my power for 3 days. I would prefer to avoid that. I remember the house that I grew up in, far from any infrastructure. If I wanted to ride my bike to the nearest place to get groceries, it was 15 miles in the snow, uphill both ways. Year round. Well, shit. I don't know if Jane's going for the unhook, so I have to head over. Okay. Let's see. Why are they still here? Unforeseen? Interesting. But yeah, I think for tonight's movie night, I'm just gonna have like a frozen pizza. Put some mac and cheese on top of it. The problem is my grocery store recently stopped selling their stuffed crust pizzas. As disappointing as that was to discover. And a local pizza place that does really, really amazing pizza sells their own pizza in frozen form to the local grocery store. The problem is they only sell their small pizzas, and I could eat like 3 or 4 small pizzas, so it's not worth the price of getting like a large DiGiorno for like $5, or getting their small but delicious frozen pizza for like 12. Half the size, more than double the price. It does taste a lot better, but I don't want to have to pay more than double for my frozen pizza. I'm fine with my DiGiorno cardboard if it had stuffed crust, but now it doesn't. Hello, Didi. If anybody has a favorite brand of frozen pizza, they got a kill switch pig again? What? Mama Celeste? The Mama Celeste ones are good, but they're small. Another one of those I could eat several of them pizzas. Did we regen ourselves? Just went against a pig who brought her eerie videotape where all the survivors start with the bear traps. Yep. We didn't start with any. Ah, yeah. I see that bug keeps popping up. I fixed Amanda's letter and fuck the videotape. I think it's what led to her DCing. Probably. Makes sense. Because when you run that perk, don't you start with like a reduced amount of traps anyway? So there you're just starting with a reduced amount of traps, and then you also don't get any of the bonus traps. That's a good reason for disconnecting. Ooh, nice. Let's stop that gen from regressing. Those are some shiny pants. Looks like she's wrapped in plastic wrap. Alright, 2 different gens getting worked on. Boone is up, seemingly in the middle of them. Oh, what a pallet save. Alright, at least 2 of the last 3 gens with more than 50% in them. Let's see how they react to that. They push Jane off of theirs. It's worth it. Pick me up. They got their 1 kill. Well done. Everybody got a ton of blood points that game too. They have Brutal Strength, Pop, Grim Embrace, Unforeseen, with White Hair Ribbon and Muddy Sports Day Cap. There we go. We lost one person. We got Pengman and Meg, both with Meg kits with us. Let's see if either of them disconnect. What do we have? Who do we have joining us? Why is there nothing going on online today? Them.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate this.
What do we got? Robin, David, Meg. Still have 3 Meg kits. Nap time. Enjoy your nap. I wish I could nap. All I do now is just kind of sit there with my eyes closed. And then when my alarm goes off, I'm like, well, I didn't sleep at all, and I feel more tired. And then a narrow hatch win against Doctor on Lake Mine. Nice. You're leaving? Thank God. Now it can just be Docky and Dee Dee time. I had none. But it's like I was in the basement the whole game. Games are not enjoyable. Well, hopefully the movie later is. Has anybody here, the movie suggested tonight is Hardcore Henry. Has anybody not seen that movie? I haven't, but I know it. Well, we know we're going to see Blade in chat tomorrow where he apologizes for not waking up. So we already know that's what's going to happen. Literally the point of the builds, right? They know that I know about the hex. Nothing out here. Except for that pallet. Hey, random for 1 gen. I'll take it. And I know where the hex is. Except they know that I know that they know that I'm aware of where the hex is. So that is kind of an issue. So the question is, what kind of frozen pizza do I get for dinner? The bigger the better, which is why I usually went for stuffed crust. But they don't sell stuffed crust at my store anymore. I could go to Stop and Shop.
Okay, little fella. How about some hot chocolate, huh?
Appreciate the lurk. I'll get that. Hydrate in a second here. I'm dying, so it's ruining our aura. It's ruining our aura. So I know they have multiple hexes. Oh, they gotta come over here. I'm just getting rid of the other hex. Oh god. She is pretty difficult to keep an eye on. So as far as I know, they had 2 hexes. One was Undying. Don't know what the other one was. Looks like Meg is fully condemned. They weren't focusing on getting their TVs, or I shut off the TV that they were going for. Either way, it's probably my fault. Either way, probably my bad. Oh, they're dead. Me and Robin both took hits for him. Wasn't enough. Yoink. Worth it. David had one perk, Dead had. We've got Yui, Nia, Bangmin. 2 flashlights, a map, and a toolbox. Bring your map. I'll find the totems first anyway. Let's fucking go.
I can.
God. What do we got? Altruism. Oh, it is Vecna. Have to lock in. Absolutely. Movie in 6 hours? I think so, yeah. Good morning tune. Good more night tune. I'm just excited for my frozen pizza. I might even put some French fries and mac and cheese on that pizza. I saw him over there. He's probably trying to see if anybody was running at the hook. There's the unhook. They're going to heal on him. Are they bringing him into the basement? This basement in Shack? I don't think so. Same hook as the one of the other people. Ace. Nobody has any legendary Vecna pieces. Oof. Mia said, I'm out. 5 gens. Not the Neobot. Alright, Neobot's been rescued. Deadman switch. There we go. Neobot is dead. Now they're going after the other ace. Feels bad. We've gotten 2 gens done though. That's not bad at all. However, if ace goes down, they're dead. with me and Yui doing 2 different gens. Ah, they got him. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the gens they were doing was right next to Yui. I didn't do it. In Residence, Lightborn, Dead Man Switch, Barbecue, Cloak of Elvenkind, and Lantern of Revealing. I don't know why they disconnected. Might just be internet issues. Might be internet issues. And we got Eddie, Ada, Sable. Let's see if this works. There we go. East Wing, gotcha. Starts us off in the West Wing. Ruin. Well done. Oof. Rough. Oh, he's gonna get Eddie too? Damn. As he unhook. It says, I have blessed totems, but it's not counting anymore. That is weird. Wonder how many times it's done that. You better place these nuts. Damn, got him. Hell totem. You going to be joining us for movie night tonight, Jonathan? Or are you going to be asleep like Blade? My 18-month Modiversary rotator. Nice. It always scares me hearing my full name on here. It's like, I saw you. See if I can squeeze it in my busy schedule, looking out the window of the cold rain on the cobblestone street, mourning my dead husband who left me in this Edwardian estate. House on the moors. Oh, I think I have a meme for you here, Johnny. Oh, not a meme, but they're starting to sell merch for Expedition 33. And they happen to have Expedition 60 tank tops. I do not know what Expedition 60 was, but the Giga Chat Expedition. Damn Eddie, teabagging on him. Then that seems like that would be a perfect workout shirt. Says they were probably the first to reach the Pinterest by having very muscled bodies and no clothes to cover their perfect physiques. Interesting. A bunch of ripped 6-year-olds. That's going to be Sable's hook for 9 hooks. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a frozen pizza for dinner while we watch our action movie. We're going to be doing movie night in Discord tonight if anybody wants to join us, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be watching the movie Hardcore Henry. Pretty good action adventure movie that I don't want to spoil too much of, but it's pretty good. That's okay. Hatch is going to spawn right over here. Not even worried about it. Hatch is going to spawn in this hallway. We're just going to sit back and wait. See? Not even worried about it. Lethal Pursuers, Slappy, Ruin, and Discordance with Steel Toe Boots and Apex Muffler. Yeah, Johnny, are you still here? What do we got? Sable, Jane. We lost a Dwight. We got 2 medkits, though. Jet with a flashlight. Love that. Oh no. Apparently there's severe thunderstorms and high winds across the eastern North America that grounded 130 flights Friday, with Air Canada hit the hardest at hubs like Toronto Pearson and Montreal Trudeau. A lot of people going to Canada land for the Dead by Daylight event. A handful of them were one of those 130 missed Air Canada flights. However, they're probably going to get flights out today, which means they will probably be in time for the Sunday stream, which isn't for like more than 48 hours. If you're having trouble getting from North America to Canada in less than 48 hours while flying, there's some fucked up flights that should be happening. Rule of the Hunt. Gross. Bing bong. Interesting. Thank goodness I'm not trying to bless a hex. He has Ruin and Thrill. Which means it wouldn't be out of the question to think they also have Devour Hope, but they're not hooking anybody. My buddies, none of them are trying to make an effort to go to the boon. They're just kind of staying on the ground. Rough. It's already 1:30 in the afternoon. My goodness. That is a Del Totem. Shock Palette at 5 gens. Love that for us. Well, it's not like gens are getting done anyway. So I'm not terribly upset about it. I don't think it's possible to cleanse the hex. The only way to do it is for everybody to be fully healed. Oh god, not like this. Our buddy bled out. The question is, who bleeds out first, me or Claudette? As soon as I get to this hex here, I'm gonna get some water though. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, while we're waiting for this game to end, let's see if there's any new memes online. I'd be rotating like a rotisserie chicken in my sleep, right? Exactly. Ain't no sleeping in one position, constantly rotating. Captain, my man, the Borger here. We're gonna die. How to get more people to watch Star Trek. Me waiting on the cashier to notice me after I screwed up self-checkout, right? It's always happening. Oh, is the hatch up nearby? It does not appear to be the case. Alright, they had double iridescence with Face of Darkness, Thrill of the Hunt, Nurses Calling, and Ruin. They would on to the next one. Let's go. Cat keeps digging in my door and prove it. Ha! Like the heavy machinery cat. But also the cat. Very funny. Nonverbal 4-year-old playing with dinosaurs. Roar. Yeah, that dinosaur goes roar. Look at this time. That's got a long neck. Roar. Brontosaurus. What did you say? We got Claudette, Steve, and Yui. I see a flashlight and a med kit. Cafe. Unique cafe in Vietnam. Let's diner sit among the pool or carp. Yeah, that's just a great way for me to stumble into the water unexpectedly. Not happy about that. I literally don't give a shit about Logan Paul. But oh boy, he pulled a $45,000 card. Now he can get even richer. Why are there Pokemon cards that are worth $45,000 in the first place? That's the question. Why would somebody buy a new car for the price of a piece of cardboard? I don't get it. Ooh, that was a terrifying light angle. Basement is here. Listen here, buddy. Nice shot. Well, my buddies are more than halfway through at least one gen. That's great for us. Glad to see they got some charms on the hook. Love that. Nothing worse than a naked hook. Even brand new players have access to a bunch of free charms. I know sometimes people play a killer for the first time and they're not thinking about setting up the charms, which I also think, the charms should be account wide and not, per killer. Ooh, they got that iridescent long shot knockdown add-on. Love that. Hello, friend. This seems like a poor decision for me. But we were chugging along. What is that? Make your choice? Why'd they scream on the unhook? What's that? They got the wiretap, probably wiretap and, blast mine. Well, they're ignoring it. Imagine having the last name for the character be Boonyasak and them not have any boon perks. I was gonna kick my boon. Well done getting all these gens done so far, though. Great team. Huh, it's not counting my totems occasionally. Huh. I knew they had make your choice. There's the unhook. Our V's about 25% through that other gen. Almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. Damn. V got pushed off their gen. I don't want to finish this if it's going to 3-gen us on the other side of the map, you know? But I will put a ton of juice in it and not finish it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna kick my boon while they get the other door open. Oh, that dead hard. Nice. I appreciate the effort. I just hope nobody else dies for it. I hit all my skill checks. Can't believe it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. Sables and Meg with a flashlight and a med kit coming in with us. Hmm. Guess who? Oh, dark subwoofer. Professor Plum. In the library. The Dapper Boy. GG's, my friend. Well played. What a wonderful account name. Hope your day is going well. Hope your mashes are going well. You had some great shots there. Oh, another Vecna, huh? And a Hex. Playing that game, it was fun. Did you like the cheapy body block there at the end? Oh god, it's him. Well, my buddy knows about the Hex. I ain't worried about it. Of course. Hey, my teammates were trying. I have to appreciate that. I might have died, but they made an effort. Oh, hi. Yes, our buddy Sable here with Eye of Vecna. The name is Ozzy Oz. I appreciate the heal, my friend. They didn't notice us. Lordy coming. Come on, big money, no mimic. What a terrible totem to bless. Off in the corner here, barely covering any loops. I think I just saw him in the main building there. I wonder why it's not counting anymore. On your games, absolutely. I gotta go. That was my last. Gotta sleep before work. Absolutely. I'm glad we were able to give you a good game there, my friend. Enjoy your sleep. A lot of people like taking naps today. I wish I could. Worth a night shift, so there's my typical side. Gotcha. Ooh, what a curve. Got me there. However, my team is ripping apart those generators. What is it, Scourge Hut? Watching reactions to Mortal Kombat 2. Well, I have things I was gonna show you here, Johnny. Someone said one of my main character, Katana. I didn't do it. Let's see what I had to show Johnny. There's this. Some merch. Some stickers. Little 33 pin printed on the black and white shirt. Expedition shitty. The sweatshirt. Need it for my cosplay. The little keychains here. Veni vidi conveni concendi. I came, I saw, I fit, I sit. Life is terrible. It sucks. Bonjour, mes amis. Oh my god, Eski hi. Oui. Remember, whoever is secure in their sexuality has no problem with anyone's sexuality. Until next time. The Verso's drafts level makes me smile when I need one. Breasts or thighs? Personality. KFC staff. Here you go, Johnny, in case you needed this. Why is it the cashier in case he acts like it's their breast I'm asking for? And how about this Expedition 33 meme? Mom, do not buy your dad any more toys. Dad, I got in trouble with my lightsaber. I want Gustav and Verso's parents in a fanfic. Trixie Mattel. We don't think about your kids. We don't hope they're gay. We don't hope they turn out trans. We don't hope that they become drag queens. What we hope is that if they are trans or gay, they find a community faster than many of us did. Friendly reminder to check your child's Halloween candy this year. I just found an endless labyrinth of physically impossible tunnels reflecting the descent in the madness of multiple unreliable narrators, each with their own obsessive goal that they pursue in the point of harming themselves inside of a Snicker bar. Trying out a family recipe that's been passed down for generations. Go out to a restaurant, order yourself a Caesar salad. Drumstick. Chicken drumstick. Here you go. You need this as an emote, Johnny? Wee. As a profile picture. Furious. Therapist, they are not antidepressants. All I'm saying is I've never been less than happy while holding a taco. For the last time, I can't get your insurance to cover tacos. Don't yell at me. You need a taco. People think I'm crazy because I talk to dragons. What am I supposed to do when they ask me things? Ignore them? Speaking of cats, the kitty cat. Dance. One of my favorite episodes of Sunny with Agent Jack Bauer. Literally escaped. For some reason, my boon thing is no longer counting my boons. I think I have at least 10 boons that haven't been counted today. How frustrating. Not being active and watching, trying to make overlays and transitions. Absolutely. Do what you gotta do. I should be able to help you if you need any help. The number one thing I always say for people is if you're going to be streaming, get yourself a Stream Deck. Even if it's like a 4, 5, 6 button Stream Deck. I don't know how I streamed without my Stream Deck before getting one. And now that I have one, I couldn't imagine streaming without it. What is a Stream Deck? It's one of... Let me... I'll pull it up on stream here. This is a Stream Deck. It's just, like I said, it can have a couple of buttons on it. You can get a 6-button one. You can get a 30-button one. And you'll want them for like scene transition, start, sound effects, clip. You know, what does it do? Just that. You can set it up to OBS, so like clips your gameplay, changes the game, program buttons to your command. Yes. For example, I have a button that I press and all it does is that. Or I press another button and it does this and counts the boons that I blessed. Or I press another button and it brings us over back to this scene. Typing out a command, you can just press a button. Yes. I'm gonna have to fix some chat commands, which I also don't know how to do because I didn't understand shit. Yes. Like a universal remote for streaming. Exactly. That's a good way of putting it. It makes streaming very easy. Or much easier, rather. As far as doing things like sound effects, I would recommend the website Blurp. Free sound effects. I also have a bunch of commands that everybody has access to. Just a whole lot of commands where you do exclamation point and type out a command, and everybody has access to them, whether they're followers or not. What are we thinking of? No sound on the clip. I heard it. That's all that matters, right? Let's see if they crawl into my boon. They do not appear to be crawling into my boon. They appear to be fine with just dying, unfortunately. Damn, team. Don't none of y'all know what a boon does? Feels bad. What a waste of time. You're all actively crawling away from the boon. Couldn't be more outside your own interests than what you're currently doing in the game. Feels bad. The Meg sold us. My friend, there's a boon up that everybody could have actively crawled to and picked themselves up, but everybody just disconnected instead. There was literally a boon that everybody could have crawled to and picked themselves up with. And instead, everybody just disconnected. I was on the hook. So it wasn't your fault. But I will hit you with the GGs in the chat here. We did as well as we could have. It wasn't either of us that sold, unfortunately. Feels bad that it all could have been reversed and saved if they took 2 seconds to crawl into the boon. And instead, they'd rather go next, and it feels bad. Let's see, Tinkerer, Unforeseen, Corrupt, and Lightborn. Lots of Lightborn today. Lots of Lightborn and Plaything. A lot of people were in Plaything today. My aunt from Venezuela is coming in on Sunday. Nice. Just for a visit. Which means I have to clean this entire house before then in case anyone decides to visit my hovel. So Johnny, what do you want, like, in your ideal housing situation? Is it like an apartment several stories up? Is it like a hobbit hole in the side of a hill? Is it like middle of nowhere, kind of on a ranch? Is it in the suburbs? Is it your own wing in a castle? Cake, secret, party streamers cake. Coconut, love that. I just ran out of coconuts. I just went through like 3,000 or 4,000 coconuts over the last year. I'm out of them. The mansion like Claire Obscure, but close enough to a city that in emergency I'm not going to die. So you would like to be within 10 minutes of an ambulance. But also have a sprawling mansion with lots of grounds. Mostly just a library and a couple of bedrooms. Oh, is that a pyramid head? Maybe a nice garden. Now, see, I would love a garden just for, like, something to remember my mom for because she loved gardening, but I've killed pretty much everything I've ever tried to raise. Think I joined your Discord? Nice. I'll check that out here in a second. Why is my counter not counting? It does occasionally. We have a movie night tonight in Discord if you're interested. We were talking about that earlier. 7 p.m. Eastern Time is like 1 a.m. for them, 2 a.m. UK time, Central Europe. Hi, Fluffy Dog. How you doing? Big stretch? Hysteria. Damn. So it depends if I watch the movie night in my friend's server, but yeah, I might stop by. Nice. Yeah, movie tonight is Hardcore Henry. Ooh. Crimson Ceremony book. Like I was saying, I'm trying to, which is not corn, despite the name, right? Hi there, Fluffy Dog. Fluffy Dog, you're so cute. I'm gonna get a picture of you for the missus. Hi there, Bubba. So they have Deathbound. Oh god, I ran through the lasagna. Not Dark Garfield. I've experienced one of the biggest heartbreaks a human can experience living in a lower to middle class life. The restaurant bought lunch and it didn't taste good. Damn. That's one of the worst things that can be experienced is expecting something tasty and it being bland and flavorless. Got me. Think I might throw up because bad oil. Yeah. The fries are left in the oil too long, and I shouldn't use the garlic sauce. I just saw somebody posted a picture. Papa John's is they put out a bottle that says garlic sauce. But if you look really closely in very faint gray letters on the white bottle, you can see that it says flavored between garlic and sauce. Game has no audio. It happens sometimes. And then I just snap my fingers and it suddenly like reappears. Now I hear when I turn you up. Nice. Oh, how did that not hit me? Love that they just made references for Carl Urban. Yeah? Oh god. I'm about to get cut in half. As he's Johnny Cage. Full trick Gandalf, Kano. I'll look back of the image on it. Oh yeah, it says here, one ring to rule them all, one ring to go fuck yourself. And I'm guessing it's weird to hear him with an American accent. He tried, the Kiwi slipped through. Apparently, in the latest episode of the latest season of The Boys, where Homelander and Soldier Boy go into that empty apartment and they find the laptop with the sex on it, apparently you could hear Homelander's natural accent slip out a couple of times in that scene. Anthony. That's tough, dog. Shit. That's fluffy boy. Big fluff dog. That's shot. RPD West Wing. That's three of them. Sonya and Kano were Aussie actors. Johnny is Kiwi. But we have our movie night in, what is that, 4.5 hours? Kano once again killed it because Josh Lawson does no wrong. Damn. St. Dennis Medical. There's Bruce, who's a surgeon who's very insecure and constantly seeking approval from other people. Don't like that. I would prefer to have a very confident surgeon. He plays himself confident, but he does fish for compliments. I don't know. I had a heart surgeon. He didn't have to brag. He was the guy that did my heart surgery. And it was one of those things where he's gonna go in there and he's gonna replace some stuff mechanically and stuff like that. And it was like, he's got like a 99.7% success rate and he's had like several thousand patients. It's like, I like those odds. He has good Yelp reviews, right? I know Joss Lawson from House of Lies. I'm assuming that's another show? Or a movie? He's been around. Yes, I do not know. A lot of US stuff, some Aussie stuff. Ah. I hear a lot of Chainsaw. I don't see a lot of Chainsaw. Generally, very handsome. Nice. What do you do? How do you have the keyboard thing? No, it's just, what is it here? Import overlay is just, what's, import overlay is just, a thing that you can add. If you Google OBS input overlay, it should take you right to it. Oh God. What do you do with a drunken panda? What do you do with a drunken panda? Early in the morning. Oh, I thought you were gonna do for a Klondike bar. Klondike bars are mid. I prefer an ice cream sandwich. I like peppermint patties. I like peppermint patties. A lot of people say they're an old person candy, though. Let's see, it reminds me of my mom. Short story time. Ice cream, my mom always made a joke about how long she takes to get snacks and stuff, and I always say I'll probably die before she can eat it. She ate her ice cream that year. Ah. I was make those jokes. I was about to say, open your Christmas present now before you die. And I was going to say, called me out to come help her. She's gone 30 minutes later. Ah. That's what I think is one of my big regrets is I wish I could have asked my mom, you know, hey, can you just like leave me a voicemail reassuring me that everything's gonna be okay? I'd like to have the ability to listen to it several times a day going forward, just in case. Of all the Facebook posts my mom left me. My mom was extremely active on Facebook. You and Insect Cat. And that surprised me and touched my heart when we were on the water delivery. Service person should pass through goes, Miss Chin died? Oh my god, I didn't mean it, oh my god. And then people just remembered. Yeah, I was saying at my mom's, she didn't have the funeral, she had the thing that they have for remembering people. She had like 200-300 people show up. And I was like, damn, if I have a funeral, I'll be lucky to get 10 people there. Cussing me for the funeral. She never wanted something big. Like cardinals. Pen resonance lethal barbecue bamboozle. Low kickback chains. Oh, speaking, the killer's name was Cardinals. When I let my dogs out yesterday, there was a honking big fucking chunky cardinal just hanging out. It was just a round red bird. And I thought it was like a fucking kickball on my power lines. As soon as I saw it, I went up to take a picture and it flew off. And all I did was just like lower my phone and immediately text Mrs. Boone, who was inside, like, there's a fat fucking cardinal out here. I just asked Mrs. Boone if she wants anything for dinner. We don't have cardinals, but they are pretty. I saw them in Canada. Yeah, we have a lot of blue jays and cardinals. A lot of red and blue, bright red and blue birds. Unfortunately, my nemesis has reemerged, so I have been pretty sleepless the last few nights. The motherfucker. Check Mimi's. Saw a bird outside. Is there a photo? No, flew away. Happens. Yeah, pretty much. I wanted to get a picture of it for Mrs. Boone because it was just a fucking beach ball of a bird. And then by the time I went to take a picture, it just flew off. But I'm sure it probably hangs around because what's it going to do? Try and fly more than 10 feet? I don't think so. But yeah, I just asked Mrs. Boone what she wants for dinner, and she said, nothing, I'm not hungry. So, I'm going to get her some food. Call me the Banana Lady. Used to be called the Banana Lady. Just buy cases of bananas to feed wild birds. Cases. A lot of banana. And 30 pounds. I don't have OBS file. How does that work? Usually you just double click on it and it says it wants to install it. And then you can go to the OBS itself. Like, let me see here. Like, I can go to my downloads here, and it should have, like, what would it be in pictures? Overlays. And what you would do is input overlay, and all that. Like I can do the NES, QWERTY, mouse, all that. And you should be able to, I have it as a game source, I believe it is. So you would just add input overlay as a, it's actually its own thing. So you can just add input overlay once it's installed. For one of your downloads that says bad touch. Probably has something to do with a thumbnail or something. This le pig, le oink. That's right, because I'm watching a YouTube video on how to do it, but it doesn't work since I need an OBS Studio file thing on my PC. Ah. Nice hit. Let's see. So yeah, just import overlay, looks like 5.5. You pick the GitHub source here. This is a different one than I used. Feel like. Yeah, you just go to GitHub. There should be a better video that can explain it than I can. Oh, my head's beeping. How did we get 4 gens done? First box, best box. No way out, popping immediately. With only one hook, it should be down pretty quickly. What can we do? What do you do with that? Alright, we're all healed up.
My mom!
I'm in danger!
Pixel 3020. What a cool name.
Oh, I'm blind. I'm blind.
Unfortunately, Chachi, that was my last game, so when you come in tomorrow, let me know that you redeem that and we will do a match. Alright, everybody, we're going to be doing movie night tonight. Feel free to join us in Discord. We're going to be watching Hardcore Henry. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Hope to see you later. And enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. GG's, absolutely, Flacco. Well played.
I can relate to that. Oh, hold on.